I'm going to take a few minutes and talk you through our class binder assignment. This is an assignment that will help you with your organizational skills, which is one of the number one things to be successful in college. When I was in college, I was taking about 18 units every semester to be able to graduate on time. You can imagine the amount of coursework, reading, finals, midterms, papers that I had going on top of my job and other things. So I learned the skill of keeping everything super uber organized so that I knew where to find what I needed, when I needed, and it helped me to be successful. This may be painful for some of you, but I'm forcing you with these assignments to learn this skill as well. And then after this class, you can decide whether you don't want to keep it going or not. But for this class, you will be required to create a binder solely for Guidance 18. I know as an online class, it's kind of weird. How am I going to grade a binder? Well, you're going to upload pictures or video of your binder showing me what you have completed, how you're organizing and keeping on top of your organization system. So let me talk you through some of the details. They're also clearly written in the assignment area, but just to kind of shed some light on specifics. So simple instructions first are to gain the materials, right? We need a 3-ring binder at least 1 inch, mainly because you're going to have a lot of stuff and you need to make sure you have room for it. Most of the students fill a 1-inch binder. Some say they wish they had a little bit more. So depending on what you have on hand, you don't have to go buy anything brand new, but if you have something, use it. Otherwise, you can find them pretty cheaply at Walmart. Binder tabs, you need at least 5. You can use the kind that are here on the screen. You can use homemade ones. I'm not super picky, but you just need a way to create a nice division between each of the sections for your binder. Not required, but super helpful, a 3-ring hole or a 3-hole punch. If you don't have one, again, pretty affordable at Walmart or from Amazon, and also available all around the campus, in the library if you're here locally, or pretty much any office might have one. You probably already have one at home. They also have really cool ones that have 3 rings on them, where you can just slide them into your 3-ring binder and just keep it right there. So instant organization technique right there. So those are the basic supplies. The requirements are spelled out specifically in the assignment area, so I'm going to let you read through those in terms of what the tabs need to be labeled and what goes behind each tab. I'm going to be kind of a stickler about that because remember, the whole process is to teach you this skill, and yeah, I'm going to be kind of a stickler, and that's how you're going to get your points. So just make sure as soon as you have something, you print it out, you put it in your binder. So you have it, you know where to find it, it's already done for your assignment when it comes due. You'll have about 4 binder checks throughout the semester. And they're on your syllabus, so you know when they're coming, but just get ready for that. So this is an awesome organizational technique overall. Even for life, I am taking a class to learn how to become a better online teacher. And so here's my binder for the class. And see, I have tabs and different things to help me keep organized with my content of what I'm learning. I've even used some of these removable tabs. These are just little stickies that come off and on. And I love that because then it just moves around with me and I can make them stick out further. I like to use the screen or the page protectors, and they push out farther, and so I can make my binder tabs go out farther. So there's all kinds of things you can do with this. I suggest you make a similar binder for each class you're in, keeping all your things separate. As I mentioned, I had a lot of classes at one time, and I liked having them separate, so I knew if I was working on a particular class, I would just pull that binder off the shelf, and I wasn't getting distracted by all the other notes and things that I had from my other classes. It was just really focused. The other thing I liked is I didn't have every class every day, and I didn't want to haul around a huge binder for all of my classes when I was only going to one. And so that was super helpful. It saved my back a little bit, and I was able to have everything I needed for my class right there and or study session or whatever it was I was going to, and I had it all. I could also keep all of my completed assignments in there. So if the instructor had a grading issue or needed I needed clarification on assignment, I had it there. I could find it. I could prove to the instructor that they had graded it. See, I've got it right here with your writing on it. That came in handy quite a bit. Just don't throw away your graded assignments. Now, in an online class, it's a little bit weird, right? Because you're saving things on your computer. Why would you need to print them out? There are a couple reasons why I want you to do this. Number one, just to learn the skill. Number two, online stuff is, not always reliable. The reason I'm having you print out the syllabus is, what if you have something to do and you can't get online and you need to talk to me? I want you to have my phone number printed out so you know how to get it if you can't get online. Also, we had an instance a couple years ago here where Blackboard, which is our old Canvas, dumped an entire class. So the instructor had no grades, no record of anything the students had done. And the students that had printed out their assignments they were able to get their grades. The instructor didn't remember what everybody had done, right? Because everything's online and it's just being submitted. Nothing's being printed out. And the ones who had printed it got to save their grades and also saved it in a file on their computer, rather than just uploading the assignment into the assignment area. Now, we haven't had any of those buggy issues with Canvas, but it's relatively new to our campus, and so I just don't trust technology as far as I can throw it. So I would just double check everything and keep things for yourself. I like creative covers. Makes it fun to look at. If you are in the library and you're studying for a test, maybe you have a picture on there, or maybe it's your one word, keeps you focused on what you're doing. Maybe somebody's sitting next to you and, they see a picture. It's like, oh, is that your kid? Or is that, did you go on this trip? Or, it could open up a conversation. You never know. So I also might be giving some extra credit points for creative covers, FYI. I think that's it. Hopefully you can get the gist of this assignment. Uploading a video or pictures into your Canvas assignment area. If you need help with that, I will link Canvas how-to that assignment. All right, thanks.